What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy NXTGEN720, and I am back with another video. If you haven't checked out my last video, please do so. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Yesterday in the Gamer versus Gaming podcast, this was me and Zobi70. We also had Porter Rock join us. Great show. The two ponies were going at each other. You haven't watched the show. It's a very, very entertaining show. Something totally different from what you're used to seeing from Next Gen. You know what I mean? Very entertaining show, I must say. Let me move this keyboard out of the way so I can speak directly in here too. But like I said, it's a very entertaining show. If you have yet to see it, please do so. Still, also, should have a great show tonight on BGST. A lot of things. Also, like I said today, ladies and gentlemen, I may be getting rid of my JS9000. If you don't know, that's the Samsung Curve 65-inch, 5 years warranty. It may have been watched 6 times, 4 pair of 3D glasses. I may be selling it for, I think I'm going to sell it for like $1,000 or best offer possible. I will leave the link down below to the actual set. If you're interested, hit me up. I think I may go buy me the, either the Sony, the ZD. My neighbor has it and I love it. So it's a thing of mine. Or I may get the LG OLED. I don't know. But that's not for gaming. That will be just for the family room to watch movies or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I'm not going to buy it and just have that. No one really sits in the front room but me when I do. So that TV may have been watched 6 times, if that. You know, because I'm normally in here or upstairs in the bedroom. No one goes in the living room, to be honest with you. So I may be getting selling that for $1,000. TV's still worth like $4,000. The Sampson JS9000, 65-inch curve, last year's model, 4K HDR, and all the bells and whistles. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And also I include 4 pairs of 3D glasses there. 3 of them are still new. One I may watch one 3D movie on it. No one watches 3D movies in the house but me. But it is what it is. Let me know. I'll leave the link down below. If you're interested, hit me up. I may be getting rid of it. Don't know. But anyway, on to today's video. PlayStation VR. You see the title of the video. Yes, Next Gen may be buying the PlayStation VR. A very good friend of mine, .com, my man Dexter. He's from, I believe Dexter's from Virginia. Anyway, I've been gaming with this guy since the OG Xbox. I met him in 2002 on NBA 2K, 2 or whatever year 2K was that year. We met each other then. We've been playing games with each other ever since then. You know, talking. And he loves it. He loves the PlayStation VR. He's on, man, you need to get this VR, man. I'm telling him I don't have a PlayStation 4 right now, but you know what I mean. But I may, like I said, I may pick it up. I don't know. I'm on the fence, just to try. Like I said, my local Best Buy and Games, they don't have a VR setup. You know what I mean. So I have yet to try it. You know what I mean. If I can try it and I like it, I'll pick it up and give you guys my honest review of it. I have been reading reviews online and a couple people videos here within the YouTube community. Some people say it's cool, nice thing to experience. Some people saying that it's not worth the $400 to $500 price tag. It's a novelty. They're going to play it once or twice and never touch it again. And that's my thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy it, maybe use it 3 to 4 times, and that's it. You know what I mean? If it's not going to be supported by major third party, whether it's Activision, Ubisoft, EA, you know what I mean? If it's left squarely on Sony's shoulders to quarterback, it's not going to be successful. And the same thing with the cloud with Microsoft. Like going, you know, first we all heard about the cloud, and this that we still have yet to get our hands on Crackdown. And they were saying how the cloud is going to change the way that we game. And Microsoft wants third party to adapt it into their games, whatever they're saying, that Sony can use it, whoever can use it. But like I've always said, if Microsoft wants the cloud to be successful, this is something that they're going to have to quarterback. You know what I mean? Every game going forward, every exclusive game going forward from Microsoft should have some cloud features, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? And we talked about, like, quote unquote, a always online console. I don't. It wasn't that the, because like I said, the console that we had now, as far as the Xbox One, it wasn't the one we were supposed to get. If you guys remember E3 2013, when he revealed the console, and this is what I was excited about, the new features. They were playing a game of Killer Instinct. They paused the game, set up a match in Battlefield, and send out a bunch, mass invites to his friends, to his friends. And once his friends, their friends who are he or she friends accepted the invite, he would have got a notification, and he went from Killer Instinct. This guy here, he always fucking hits me up when I'm doing videos. He went straight from Killer Instinct to Battlefield, no lag, no load time. You know what I mean? Because remember when they first revealed the Xbox One, all you had to do was put the disc in one time, never put the disc back in again, and everything booted up from the cloud or your hard drive or whatever the case may be. And people panic. I don't want an always online console. There are several games that have came out this generation that are always online, and or whatever the case. Like, we're all online, we're all connected. And like I said before, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Microsoft's delivery and way that they announced it was kind of screwed up. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Going forward in the future, whether it be the next, whatever the successors to the Scorpio, or even with the Scorpion or whatever, the PlayStation 5 or whatever the case, I don't think the gaming community will have a problem with an always online console. We always online, you know what I mean? People that were complaining about it was complaining about it online. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think that will be an issue. That's just my opinion. But getting back to the PlayStation VR, if Sony, because Sony, from what I'm hearing, has invested over $600 million in this thing. So if you guys are wondering where your AAAs were around the holiday season, remember it was sparse, all that money has been going into developing this PlayStation VR. You know what I mean? So again, I hope it's a success, whether it's the PlayStation VR, the Oculus Rift, or HTC Vive. You know what I mean? And it's exciting, like I said, for gaming. I just don't want another gimmick. I don't want another Kinect. Don't get me wrong. I love my Kinect. Whether it's for Twitch, live stream, upload studios, Xbox record that game, DVR. Now, as far as motion control gaming, I'm not with all that. I love the Kinect. Instead of me putting in that 25 number, digit, I just flash it in front of the Kinect. Boop. The code is installed. I use my Kinect all day, every day. Like, speaking of which, as far as the Scorpio, I wonder if, as Microsoft, if they're going to stop making the Kinect or whatever the case may be, or they're going to allow for third-party peripheral cameras. Because like I said, Twitch live stream, now Microsoft has their own live streaming service, which is Beam, which is supposed to be integrated into the Xbox, whatever the case may be. I will give Sony this. They do have the stream straight to YouTube, which I think is dope. And now we know why. This fucking guy, Jesus. Now we know why. Now we know why Microsoft has implemented it, because they have bought their own streaming service, which is Beam, which I hear no one talking about. But once I guess they integrate that into the dashboard, Xbox fans are using. Because people like simplicity, you know what I mean? You don't need no Elgato, nothing. You can live stream straight from the PS4 straight to YouTube, which controls the majority of this with the whole gaming industry. Everything's on YouTube. You know what I mean? Also, too, before I get the hell out of here, Phil Spencer has went on the record again with an interview and said why the Xbox is not received well in Japan, because they don't have games like Persona 5. What else is his name? Neo. You know what I mean? We don't have those type of games. You know what, Phil? I say you're right and you're wrong, because even with the OG Xbox and the 360, Microsoft went out there and was spending big dollars to get those Japanese type titles on the Xbox brand in Japan. You know what I mean? Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, a few games. You know what I mean? That may have sold okay, but Japan just does not like the Xbox brand. Only people that really buy the Xbox brand in Japan are people that are staying on those Navy bases and Army bases in Japan. You know what I mean? America has a big military presence in Japan. I have a few family members that are stationed, overseas in Japan. I mean, they have the barracks and they have these stores. They don't pay any taxes. You go in and you buy your Xbox, your PlayStation, everything. Like you walk into a Walmart and Best Buy, they have these stores there that you can go buy, your video games and stuff like that. Like I said, the Xbox brand, like I said the other day, just doesn't sell well in Japan. Going forward, I don't know if Microsoft is going to really release the Scorpio there. Like I said, it's going to be in those barracks. I don't know. Like, that's just a fun situation going forward. I don't know. But anyway, like I said in the day, if you haven't checked out the Gamer versus Gaming podcast, Ray, funny, entertaining show. Zobi is the master of disaster. Like, that joke, it is crazy as hell. Him in Puerto Rock. I don't know. Maybe we can get Puerto Rock to be a steady guy on the show, because them two Sony dudes from two different perspectives. Like, them, that shit is funny. I was just sitting back, just bugging, muted the mic, was in there dying. Like I said, if you haven't checked out the Gamer versus Gaming podcast, please do so. Shout out to my man Darren Darren. I'm Spivey. If I pronounce your last name, I do apologize. He makes all the wacky thumbnails that you see there. But anyway, this is your boy NXTGEN720. I'm out of here, man. Thank you for rocking out with me. And I'm about to hop back on this Xbox, a little 2K and a little Gears before BGST tonight. And Adderall's a hell of a drug. I'm out of here, man. Bang, bang.